So I'm going to clean Boise's ears today. He's really good for his ears. He doesn't particularly enjoy it, I'd say, but he doesn't particularly hate it either. If you have a dog that really doesn't like it, I always suggest having somebody else help hold the head like this is a good idea. If you have a dog that's particularly sensitive, a little tip for you is when you're working on one ear, get your assistant just gently, really gently, just rub the other ear, because that kind of confuses them for a second, which may buy you a couple of seconds to get the drops in and do what we need to do on the other side. And then when you're working on the other side, again, swap sides and rub the other one. It may just buy you a few seconds. For dogs that don't like it or have to have repeated treatments, it can be painful if they have ear infections and ear drops. I always treat at the end, and if they're really nervous or don't like it, you can treat during as well. Make it a positive experience. So what we would do is lift up the pinner of the ear, as you can see here, and I always recommend people, if you've got two ears that maybe one is good and one is bad, Boise has more wax on this side than he does on the other side, always start with the good ear. That goes the same as if you have ear drops from the vet. Start with the one that's good or better, and then go to the one that's not so good, so that you're not transferring bacteria from one side to the other. So we're going to lift up the ear pinner, and we're going to pop a few drops down the ear. You don't need to squirt it really heavily, and in fact that can actually irritate that membrane. So just gently drip a few drops. It can be hard to count, and then what we're going to do is just gently massage the ear, and massage it in a fashion that goes upwards if you can. Now what you should be able to hear, the video might not pick it up, is there should be a slight squelching noise. And that is the liquid working its way into the ear canal. Good boy, come here. I know you don't like it. And then with your cotton wool, take a small piece, pop it where you can see it, everywhere you can go is fine, and have a good rub around. You don't want to be poking your finger all the way down that hole, but anywhere here is fine. Don't know if you can see that, but that's the kind of stuff that you probably get out. Dog wax tends to be brown, not so much yellow like we have. And once you've had a good go, dry out any excess, and then you can do the other ear.